matter where you go, there you are.
Welcome back to another dungeon episode of Stay Lifted Productions live stream, I guess, really, is what it comes down to. We are tonight, we're not going to be talking about as much as we normally do on Wednesdays, Monday and Wednesday evenings, because my co-hosts, unfortunately, were unable to make it on time, as per one of them is currently doing a live stream somewhere else that they took a little while extra to get figured out. So he won't be able to make it tonight, and Ryan is out working at the moment. So we're going to smoke some weed, we're going to talk some Marvel and geek news, and then we're going to call it a night. It's probably going to be about an hour-long stream max. We'll see where we go from there. All right, well, very first Bongo Time. Let's get high. So, of course, as always, lots has happened in the Marvel world this week. A couple reports from Punk Beast and a couple of other of our favorite people out there are giving us a bunch of news to check out, and we will continue to talk about that news and see where we land with things. And so let's start off with they dropped a new Miss Marvel trailer earlier this week, Kamala Khan, and it kind of talks a little bit about it shows a little bit about the sorry, I'm bringing up my character breakdown of her because Kamala Khan. Okay, so we're going to talk about Kamala Khan and the new trailer, because that is somewhat important as far as Marvel news goes, and we might even watch the new trailer again and break it down a little bit. In fact, we probably should after my next bong hit. Let me just get that prepped as we go. And of course, if you're out there watching, just let me know what you're smoking. We always want to know what everyone is smoking because, well, we like to smoke along. We like to talk to people. We just like to be in the know. Marvel Miss. Oh, it's going to be hard to search because, it's Marvel and it's Miss Marvel. But I just like going to the official Marvel Entertainment trailer place to do my share. So let's talk about what is different in what she's doing here and what is exactly the same. And of course, if you want to talk about something else, you just tell me and we'll change the subject. So here we go. Of course, this thought bubble that we're seeing right away as it breaks into the Marvel splash screen is indicative of what we're going to see in the rest of the trailer. And again, another, if we look back here, this is, we've seen... With MailChimp. That is not supposed to happen. Sorry. I don't know what just happened there, but things switched back since. So, sorry. If we stop here for a second, we can see, another Marvel Studios screen, which we've now seen hundreds of these, honestly. But everyone kind of gives a clue into what's going on. And obviously, this is going to have some comic book aesthetic. So.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say, I get it.
You get what?
Who is this Sean Desmond looking guidance counselor here trying to fit in?
It's cool.
Kamala. Another adventure shirt. Cute. She thinks I'm some kind of weirdo.
You are weirdo. Boys. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're kind of on my shirt.
Sorry.
But you're staring out the window in your little fantasy land. Come on.
So the characters we're seeing around here right now are Nakia, Zoe, and Josh, and Bruno. This, I'm assuming, is Bruno. He is her love interest, who is actually interested in her. So It's not like the whole she doesn't exist. So if we're looking, this is going to be Josh.
Boys. Excuse me.
I'm guessing, or that's going to be Bruno. I'm guessing this is Josh standing behind her. And I'm guessing this is going to be Nakia and Zoe. So yeah, those are her friends. Josh, Nakia, and Zoe. I'm guessing. If I was to hazard a guess, we'll see.
You're kind of on my
And
show.
of course, Josh.
Sorry.
But you're staring at the window in your little fantasy land. Kamala, hey, already? Really? Come on, like.
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or is like maybe they're right? I spend too much time.
So this is Kamala Khan is a Pakistani American, and she is her family is very, very religious. They are so as you can see here, her whole family is at a mosque praying.
In Fantasyland.
And of course, we'll see a lot of this imagery.
For lunchers. Like.
So obviously, we're going to see a lot of Captain Marvel imagery. In the comics, when Kamala Khan first gets her powers, she both makes her outfit into identical to Captain Marvel, as well as her appearance. She's the ability to morph. So she morphs her whole appearance to be the same as Captain Marvel, but soon realizes that she can be herself.
Fantasyland.
That is not you.
It's not really the
Now we're
Broncos
coming up to
from
the
Jersey
part.
City.
So we're coming up to the parts that worry Ryan Pearson and I the most, as we know this character, and what happens next seems a little out of place from the original origins. But again, they haven't introduced the Inhumans yet, and this being a limited series, they have a much bigger chance of introducing them.
You save the world.
So it's right in there. We'll watch
Broncos
that
from
section
Jersey
again.
City. You save the world.
That bracelet, she inevitably puts on her wrist, and it seems to give her powers or aid in her powers. We're not sure. And yeah, you can see it shine away from her finger as she clips it on, and then you see her eyes start to glow. What looks like chaos or some sort of cosmic energy. And we'll continue on. We can see her drop.
That's the fantasy too.
Into this world where, I don't know, maybe this is the Terrigen. Maybe this represents the Terrigen. We'll see. Maybe this is just her morphing and this is her view of how it looks. We don't know.
Did something happen to you?
No, why?
But again, if we look at right after here, right from this scene and flashing in from this June splash screen we have here, we'll see a doorway with mist and almost cosmic energy, like what looks like some sort of energy coming from it. Like you can see the waves coming out as if distorting it. And again, I maybe she finds a bracelet that grants her Terrigen hit. But in the end, maybe this is the introduction of Black Bolt, and Vin Diesel is going to come down and set off the Terrigen mist bomb.
Did something happen to you?
No, why? Did you hear something?
Come on. What does it feel like?
Cosmic. I always thought I wanted this kind of life, but I never imagined any of this.
Do you even know what you are?
I'm a superhero.
So again, this is this is an origin story and kind of a coming to age story of superheroes. So in that, that whole I'm a superhero thing probably is going to be a very big moment for her.
I'm a superhero.
So yeah, that is the trailer, and now I'm going to talk a little bit about Kamala Khan herself. Again, she's a Pakistani American growing up in Jersey City. Her catchphrase is "Embiggen." In the comics, she's an Inhuman, and that's a pretty important distinction. The Inhuman part, as it defines where her powers come from and what subspecies she's part of. Her father Yusuf and mother Maniba and brother Amir. I'm guessing the person we saw holding her by the shoulders was brother Amir, and of course the person that said "This is not you" is probably Maniba, her mother. Again, her friends are Nikia, Josh, and Nikaya. Josh and Bruno is the love interest, and Zoe is another friend. And they're adding something with this thing she steps on. It upset Ryan deeply, but we'll see where we land with that. So yeah, like I said, the in the original comic book, Black Bolt actually comes down and comes down from the moon, and he releases the Terrigen mist into Earth's atmosphere, and that Terrigen mist is what changes all the Inhumans to. I guess I should backtrack. Inhumans are part of an experiment that Krees did on Earth millions of years ago. And then there's a whole bunch of humans with a recessive Inhuman gene that as soon as a recessive Inhuman gene, and as soon as they interact with the Terrigen mist, they go through some sort of stasis that allows them to gain their powers and or die horribly in some cases. In Agents of Shield, people like they either went through great transformations or horrible deaths. In the cartoon that I think Ryan and I might actually watch briefly this week, just to talk a little more about the Inhumans. It's either live or die type situations when they turn. In her case, obviously, she lives. Her first in the comic books, her first major team up, which is unusual for a lot of first timers, was Wolverine. But no better place to gain an audience than with Wolverine. However, weirdly, her first major villain was a mutant that was a mix of Edison's and a bird, and for some reason took a lot more of the bird than you would expect. Just the brain of Edison pretty much inside a 6-foot tall bird. And that was her first villain. It was very, very strange. She joins the Avengers to help find Kang in the Secret Wars. The Avengers she joins with are Iron Man, Captain America, and Vision. The rookies she joins with is Nova, Spider-Man, the latest incarnation of Thor, which is Amadeus Cho, the son of the woman who made the pod that Vision is printed in, and of course the young Thor. And they all go back and they fight through wars with Kang as another top level villains. They break up. Oh, sorry, that was the version of the Avengers. Then they break up the Avengers. The Avengers break up because of disagreements. And Kamala goes and creates the Champions, which is now Amadeus Cho. Totally Awesome Hulk was his name. Sorry, a new version, a young version of Cyclops, and Vision's daughter Viv, as well as Nova, Spider-Man, and young Thor. So that kind of, and of course she's had tons of different names and stuff. Or no, she hasn't. Sorry, that's Captain Marvel. Sorry, just Stone. So that kind of breaks down Kamala Khan, and that was her trailer for Miss Marvel. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be, I don't know, I always liked semi-high schoolish dramas when I was younger. I remember I was working midnights and TBS was airing Dawson's Creek. And they kind of had a plan so they'd start the first season, play 4 episodes a day, 5 days a week. And it lined up with the release of the last episode. So I watched all of it and ended up missing the last episode. And for a full year, I didn't get any spoilers. I didn't hear what happened. And then it literally aired again. You didn't get that stuff is easy. Not sure why our screen flashed there. I hope that's okay. I'm going to turn it down. That's weird. Well, apparently we're losing lighters here. I'll dab up next anyways. So yeah, that was the breakdown of Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel. I hope you enjoyed some of that. We're going to do a hot dab with some wet diamonds. All right, let's get this nice and wet, and then we will talk about some geek news this week. Well, I can talk about some geek news while I'm heating this up. Fun note, Deadpool 3 will be... Deadpool 3 has been announced with Sean Levy to direct, and writing team Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. Reese known for Free Guy and The Atom Project. So, I mean, I just watched The Atom Project, and I've seen Free Guy, and both were great movies. So he obviously understands Ryan Reynolds as both an actor and what he can bring to the screen. He handles him really well in the action scenes. And yeah, overall, I think Reese will handle this property really, really well. Last week, we lost Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, or William Hurt, who had become given not new life to his career. He has a very good career before that, but got known by a new generation, let's say, for playing Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in the MCU. So rest in peace, sir. Whew. Oh, that was a good dab. There are rumors of a Korg limited series coming, and I just have no idea what that could possibly look like. But let's see. Taika Waititi will most likely be involved in writing as well as starring in it, and he seems to write himself fairly well. I really liked him in Free Guy, but he didn't write that. Obviously, Rhett Reese did. Whew, lungs are getting heavy. Liam Neeson has lost yet another child or wife or whatever at this point. He's just the world's worst father / husband / friend. Just loses everybody, then has to murder a bunch of people to get them back. But hey, I still watch Fast and the Furious, enjoy it. So let's just not discuss too much about declining plot lines. Obi-Wan Kenobi has brought some new excitement. He's a beloved character for many, many years now, but brought some new excitement this trailer. We just wish they wouldn't have been on Tatooine nonstop for the last decade, so maybe we can get a story somewhere else. Oh, right, they went to Rey's home planet for a little while. What was that again? Jakku. Anyways, moving past that, we got our first look at Tatiana Maslany in her upcoming role as She-Hulk. And the WB is planning a new Gotham Knights series. And it looks like it's going to focus on after the death of Bruce Wayne or Batman. It'll include characters like Robin and a handful of other younger, more Teen Titan-esque characters as they come to maturity. And that's all we have for Geek News this week. In the last couple of weeks, we've broken down a bunch of characters as we lead into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And of course, it looks like we will now next week get into breaking down Spider-Man. So you guys have one more week before we spoil it for you. I apologize for that. Yeah, so that's where we're left in the world of geekdom. Like I said, I don't think tonight's going to be an overly long stream, as I am alone for most of it, and I don't have solid answers upon when other people can make it, and that is okay. Life happens, and we are just stoners on the internet, so we don't take it too seriously, and I hope you don't take it too seriously either. If Kevin is watching, I know it's dinner time around your place, but we got your... we already mentioned we got your thing shipped out, and we're really happy we got to chat with you today. And I hope if you watch Monday's episode, you will not take anything too seriously, or if we made fun of your movie too much, we just like poking fun because it's what we do around here. Bongo time after that dab. Oh. Well, I'm never sure what anyone will say, but I don't know how anybody feels about them, but I do this at least once an episode. Welcome back. Sorry, I was just setting something up there for later. Oh, I didn't actually show anybody these recently, but I recently acquired some of these awesome flashlights where Yoda's mouth opens up or Darth Vader's mouth opens up. There are 4 of these total. I now have 3. The third one being Chewie. Chewie's upstairs, and I am currently looking for number 4, which is Luke. And they're just cool little things that came out about 10 years ago, and I just really like dumb collectibles. Not dumb, like I say, I downplay it because you still get looked at weird for having collectibles. Oh, sorry, there's a couple hits in a row, and I'm a little stoned, and that's kind of the point here, so that's okay. I guess I might just break down another character. We do have a lot coming. A lot coming. I like having all these notes around. I might just smoke on the bong also. I'm really trying to figure out why this lighter isn't working. It's like blaring with fluid. Well, to keep everyone sated just for a minute, I'm going to. Here's actually. Here's my band playing behind a couple bong tokes, and we'll be right back. Oh, I'll come back. Sorry. And some propane, and now everything works again. Oh, there we go. Another downfall is sometimes there's a little piece of fluff in there, and you just have to blow it out. Thank you to Liquid Chrome. Speaking of which, we haven't mentioned our other sponsor, and today. So all of our cannabis is supplied by Mad Dab Labs at maddablabs.com. Check them out. Kevin, you'll definitely want to check them out after you get your gift pack. As well, check out Liquid Chrome at liquidchrome.com. They are amazing. They provide all this wonderful glass either for free or at a massive discount. They have been great to us since day one. There's a bunch of their stickers, a couple of their stickers in your package too, and we're giving away a bunch of stuff from them as well. Both of these are helping us sponsor this, which on April 20th is after my 40th birthday. That's kind of surreal, but I won't have existential crises live on Twitch, or at least I'll attempt not to. So we're on 420. We're going to draw this at 420 after our round, so it might be like more like 421 on April 20th. And we're going to be giving away a Red Eye Tech glass Red Eye Tech glass, which is the company name, beaker bong. This is a California color. It comes with a nice gift box, stickers. It comes with caps for cleaning. It will come with a nice bag, a couple liquid chrome lighters. Like I said, a huge stickers, sorry. So there'll be tons of stuff in there to be a really cool package. Can't wait to get that out to somebody. And yeah, we'll ship that anywhere. All you have to do is follow us on Instagram and follow us on Twitch, or subscribe on YouTube, depending on what you're watching platform you're watching us on. And let us know that you did so on our Instagram, and we will enter you in the draw. Thanks for playing along. So yeah, we got a lot coming up in the MCU. We have talked a lot about what's going to happen in Multiverse of Madness. We keep getting more images of what's coming in Multiverse of Madness. It's just so hard. I want to talk about Batman, but I have not gone to see it. I'm going to see it this week, hopefully. We've just been really busy, and I had to travel this weekend. So,
No matter where you go, there you are.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. We are going to be hitting a couple more bongs and then calling it a night. I do apologize for the shorter stream, just because I'm all alone, and everything I had prepped was to talk about Spider-Man, and I don't want to take that away from the guys, so I am going to wait for them, and I don't think they're going to make it tonight, so... If you have anything anybody out there wants to chat about, let me know. We are well, it looks like Zach just got off his. I'll wait to hear from him. Here is another bag open video. We have a couple more of these coming out soon. One. Something's going on in mine anyway, so I think we're gonna have to call it a night. Some spent time in Kingston, others were gone quick. They're just intimate places you can move me from. On my white boy flow, I'm about to drop a doozy, son. Bars hitting heavy like an extended Uzi drum. Only a handful living life they make movies from. 3 sheets to the wind, and I still be spitting better. You can't be fair skinned and suck at the written letter. They'll never have me pinned, only getting better. Lord knows I've sinned with that forbidden cheddar. Originality can be astounding the game, but it seems auto-tune got you all sounding the same. Time to take your own lane instead of crowding the train. You know, pigs saying to me if there's no